Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Josie's Point of View, and I want to thank you for tuning in. Today's December the 15th, 2020. Imagine just 15 days left in this year. I can't wait for 2021. I keep saying that over and over. And I want to share with you today another veterans related story. I found this story about a week and a half ago, and it left me shaking my head in disbelief, so I decided to share it with you. Our story today comes from Fort Benning, Georgia. Take a look at the headline. And it reads, Fort Benning soldier charged with murder and death of girlfriend's child. I'll provide you with a summary here, and I'll place links to a few of the full articles in the description box. So today we're talking about this soldier right here. He's 35-year-old Sergeant First Class Brian Starr. He's been in the Army for 17 years. He's also an Iraq combat veteran who is also an Illinois native. He's currently assigned to Fort Benning, Georgia, and he's in a lot of trouble today because of something really stupid he did 2 Sundays ago. And these two additional people are of interest to this story. The woman is Sergeant First Class Starr, a longtime living girlfriend. Her name is really not that important, but she's the mother of this young child pictured here, and he's 5 year old. He's a 5 year old son, and his name is Austin. It did not appear that Sergeant First Class Starr was Austin's biological father, and that really is not important either, because Sergeant First Class Starr appeared to have been the father figure in the home they shared. Now, this incident happened around the 29th of November, but it was a Sunday, and it was late in the evening, and apparently Sergeant First Class Starr was driving along the interstate with 5 year old Austin in the car. Austin became loud and unruly, and it must have aggravated Sergeant First Class Starr because he pulled the car over into a parking lot of a church and told the child to get out of the car. We're not sure if he told him to get out of the car really, or if he physically removed him from the car, but it was reported he told the child to get out, and the 5 year old did just that. And this happened just a few miles from where they live. Now, the following sequence of events is a bit sketchy, and it's also unclear how long that child was left outside of the car. But I should mention it was 8 p.m., so it was dark. When this incident took place, it was also raining. He may have been told to walk home. That was never specified. And it was also not specified whether Sergeant First Class Starr drove off in his car and left the child there. But this 5 year old wandered onto the busy highway and was struck by oncoming traffic. He was transported to the local hospital, which is a Piedmont Columbus hospital, where he later died. Now, Austin's mother was not in the car when this occurred, but Sergeant First Class Starr told police he lost view of the child because of the rain and probably because it was dark as well. But none of this makes any sense, and it certainly does not justify his actions. Anyway, the police department in that area issued a warrant charging Sergeant First Class Starr with murder for the senseless death of this 5 year old child, and it was reported that he had turned himself in, but there was no mention of his bond or of a hearing. But Fort Benning did issue a statement indicating that they were cooperating with the investigation. I cannot even begin to make sense out of this, but I think there's a whole lot more to the story. And it's just so tragic and so stupid. Sergeant First Class Starr, just what the heck were you thinking? This makes absolutely no sense at all. A 5 year old kid having a temper tantrum, and your method of discipline is telling the child to get out of the car at 8 p.m. and it's raining. And who knows, he probably drove off and left the child out there. According to what was reported, the police are now looking at surveillance tapes from the church parking lot, to get an idea of exactly how long this 5 year old child was left out there in the rain. I think he probably drove off and left the child right there, and Austin was either running after the car or he was scared and he was trying to find his way home, and that's what took him onto the busy highway where unfortunately someone ran over him and he was killed. But I feel so very sorry for that mom. I hope you don't decide to stay with him though. And it should be mentioned that she was not anywhere around when this took place. So this is just a stupid decision by an adult and a tragic loss for a family. But people need to understand that kids will be kids, and a 5 year old, at 5 year old, they can sometimes be impossible to deal with. But at no time does it justify this type of abuse. take the child home and discipline the child. And the discipline has to be age appropriate. Makes you wonder whether this type of abuse was an ongoing occurrence in that household. A 5-year-old is not a miniature soldier, and you can't take out your frustrations on them. If you have anger management issues, seek counseling. But nothing you may have experienced in your lifetime will ever justify the treatment of this young child and the horrible abuse he suffered that resulted in his death. And that's all I have for you right now. I know my comments may seem a lot harsh, it may seem a lot biased, but that's exactly what I feel. But leave me a comment below and let me know or give me your feedback. And feel free to like and to share this video. And if you haven't done so already, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel by clicking on that red subscribe button on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And if you click on this notification bell right here, you'll be the first to know whenever a new video is uploaded. I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.